How's it going, everybody? Visa Gaming's here, and welcome back to the next time. I always say next time. Welcome back to the next Talk Time episode. Hope you guys have been having a good day. My day's been alright. It's been pretty much the same as always, and I'm pretty sure I almost every time I make one of these Talk Time episodes, I think I always end up saying, I hope everyone's been having a good day, or something related to that every time I start these episodes. But anyways, I thought something pretty funny happened today. So I think I've already talked about this before. I think, I was talking about how, 4 or 5 of my classes out of my 7 were really fucking easy. 4 of them, well, 3 of them are electives. 3 of them are electives. 1 is PE, so that's 4. And I'm pretty good at English, so I'm not really worried about English. I at least get a B every year or every semester that I have the class. But yeah. So anyways, I have five easy classes, something like that. And 2 of them, one of them's government, and one of them's physics. And I have no fucking idea what's happening in either one of them. It's mainly because I really don't care, and I don't really focus in it because I personally just am not even gonna remember it anyways after school's out. I am terrible, absolutely terrible at history, so I'm expecting a C or a D anyways. But in physics, yeah, I kind of I'm just not really focused, and I'm really confused with it because apparently a lot of it's based around chemistry. And I skipped chemistry. My school counselor was telling me, or they were like, "Oh, you're missing a science class. Take physics." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I go and I'm taking it right now, obviously. And a funny thing actually. So today we had our first test of the year, or of our school year, and I had no idea what was going on. Absolutely nothing. I didn't even study because I knew I was gonna fuck it up and I was just gonna get wrecked and get an F anyways. But so I go and take the test today, and I'm sitting there he's correcting, or my teacher's correcting the everyone's quizzes or tests, whatever you want to call them. And so I think the toppest score you could get was a 25, which is an A, 100%. And I got a 21, which on his scale, he wrote on the board, saying, what's an A, what's a B, what's a C, what's a D. And I got a 21. And I was like, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. I was almost a high B. It was, in between a B. And I thought it was the funniest thing ever, because I wasn't expecting someone like me to get a B on a thing that I had no fucking idea what I was doing on it. But I thought that was pretty fucking cool. Considering also, that's the second time I've ever actually, done really good on a test just from guessing. The only other time I've ever done that and actually got a good grade from just total guessing would have to be in my 8th grade year when I was taking Algebra 1, and that was so fucking funny. So in Algebra 1, one of these tests we had, it was near the end of the year, so obviously the further we were into it, the harder it got. The second semester is usually always the hardest for everyone. And I had no fucking idea what was going on like usual. And I go and take the test. And I get and I literally, it was multiple choice. And I guessed on every single one. And I ended up getting a B. And I thought that was the funniest shit ever. Because I've never, ever gotten that lucky in my life. So that's twice out of my entire lifetime that I've actually ended up getting a good grade. Which is really fucking nice. But, yeah, I was supposed to have a government test, but today we actually had a UTI representative. I don't know if I should call them that, but someone came in and presented UTI. I totally forgot how it's called. UTI. Let's see. No. So I googled UTI, and it's no. Yeah, okay, UTI Technical School. That's the people who came in, but I typed in UTI in Google search, and the first thing that came up was urinary tract infection. I don't think that's what the guy came in to present. But anyways, yeah, so this dude came in and talked about UTI, and I may actually end up going to, well, I guess it's not technically college, but I may actually be doing, more school after all. That wasn't my plan or intention in the first place. But the more and more he talked about it, the more he made it seem like it was right for me. However, I don't give a shit about cars. It's all about cars and stuff. Well, depending on what you choose, automotive or car accident stuff. It's if you want to be a person who repairs collisions and stuff. But I wrote down for automotives because okay, I wrote down automotives because that was something I more preferred. But anyways, so he kind of talks about all this really good stuff and how you don't even need you don't need to have a really good high school education to be able to go to or I don't know. I don't even know if it's called college. My dad was calling it a trade school, but I don't think that's what it's called. I'll just call it college. If you guys know what it is, just let me know. But so to go to college there, it literally takes maybe like 11 to 17 months. I think that's what he said. It was like 11 to 17 or like 14 to 17 months or something like that. But compared to going to college for like 6 or 7 years, yeah, I am not doing that. So I was that made me like think about it some more, because I thought that was pretty awesome. And then he talked about how all these mechanics are needed like around the United States, blah blah blah. What else did he talk about? Oh, apparently like all the shit that you need is all paid for. They'll pay for it for you, which I thought was a big plus. Okay, I can't really remember anything else he said on the top of my head. But a lot of the stuff he was saying was like really, it was really making me think about actually having a job working with automotives, because, damn, I mean, he was telling us how he went to college for like 6 or 7 years, and his buddy still makes like 11 grand more than him, and all he did was went to UTI, and I was like, wow, damn, really? So, I personally, though, I don't really care for cars. Like, I haven't really thought about even caring about a car. I'd rather honestly have someone pay for it to get my shit worked on. But the fact that now I may end up like going into a field like involving like automotives and stuff like that would be really nice. Also, apparently all of the car companies get contracts from UTI for like, so like whenever people graduate from UTI or whatever, they also like, some people like hire them, like other car companies like BMW, Ford, Chevy, all them. And that was making me thinking, because I love BMWs. BMWs are my absolute favorite car. And being able to work with BMWs would be a fucking phenomenon. That's the only time I would actually love to be around cars and shit. But yeah, just thinking about how good of a job it'd be. And that's right. Sorry. Also, one of the big pluses is instead of like taking like 6 classes a year, which means you have to like worry about so many fucking classes every year, you literally take one class for 3 weeks, and it's like 6 hours a day, Monday through Friday or something like that. But yeah, you get to you just have to worry about one class. You don't have, even though it's not really it's not like other colleges where like you gotta go do English, history, all that shit. You're just like learning about a certain like portion of a car. Like, I guess you're kind of like studying and learning about that shit, and then you take like a mini test on it, and then if you pass, so much mucus in my system. I'm sorry, but yeah, so if you pass, then you just go on to the next section and stuff like that. But like he was saying, or like I was saying also, he said something about how you really don't need an education. So he says that he knows this guy who had a 1.0 GPA in high school, and he actually went to UTI, and he ended up getting a 4.0 every single like class. Well, I guess an A pretty much. But I was like, wow, okay. So it doesn't seem like it'll be that hard. But yeah, so that's a big plus. I think I may actually end up going now. Or going like somewhere other than just staying here after high school. But yeah, also, oh my god, I don't think I'm ever going to Jack in the Box again if I'm paying, because in my opinion, Jack in the Box is a huge fucking ripoff. Well, to me, it was really fucking expensive when I went there. I go to Jack in the Box and I get 2 double wrapped bean and cheese burritos, no onions, and add sour cream. That's like $3.80, and it fills me up after like 1.5 burritos, and then I always end up throwing away the last part. Sometimes I'm able to eat it, but yeah, I was like amazed at how expensive it was compared to Taco Bell. Just for, I think I got an ultimate cheeseburger. It's just like a double cheeseburger. They just call it ultimate. I think it was like $5 for just one burger, and it was like this big. And I got this Oreo shake. It's still right here. I'm still eating it or drinking it, whatever you want to say. Yeah, I'm still drinking that, and that was like $4, and so my total ended up being like $9.55 or something like that. I was like, what the fuck? That's not even worth it. I'm still kind of hungry. So I'm definitely not, unless someone else is paying for my food, I'm definitely not going there again. That was like a huge fucking waste of money. That's why I always go to Taco Bell whenever I'm hungry and I want to get some fast food. It's like cheap. I mean, I can get almost 3 meals for under $10. But yeah, I definitely prefer going there instead. Yeah, I hope you guys have been having a good day. I think I might end this here. I kind of ran out of stories. Oh! Also, when I was going there, I asked for a large milkshake. The wait was incredibly slow. I think I waited like 10 to 15 minutes, and then finally they come out with my food, and it was like just a burger. I didn't ask for like a huge ass meal, and so I go and get my food, and he comes out and gives like this really fucking small ass milkshake, and I'm like, "Are you sure that's large?" He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot." And so I have to wait like another 2 minutes while he just fills up a larger cup full of a milkshake, and I was like, "Oh my god, okay, I ain't going here again. I'm sorry, boys." But yeah, definitely I prefer Taco Bell any day. They know so good, muy delicioso in mi opinion. But alrighty, guys, hope you guys have been having a good day. Take care and peace.